Hi and welcome back to the channel. Today is another machine expansion video and live mix track, and this is one that I got in the Native Instruments sale. It was £22. It is now back up to full price at 44. It's a bit different. It's called Lone Forest, and it says kind of shattered dub echoes. So it says it's designed for the complete dub techno experience, and I didn't even know there was a genre called dub techno. So it says add reverb drenched atmospherics with 45 Maschine and 46 battery kits. You don't actually get 45 Maschine, you get 40 Maschine kits, and you are getting a lot of massive Monarch and Prism presets. So the way is dark, but dub basses and crackling beats are your map. I mean, honestly, who writes this nonsense? Chasms of reverb-drenched synth samples provide depth, while special kits for drones and atmospherics create hypnotic details along the way. Lone Forest charts the vast landscape of dub techno, from Scandinavian experimentalism to the dubbed-out darkness of Detroit and Berlin. That explains it then. So yeah, journey into sound. Lone Forest is your guide through the vast landscape of dub techno and electronica. It captures the reverb-heavy sound of dub techno styles with low bass lines, dusty drums, and haunting atmospheres. Exclusive Monarch presets provide a rich analog quality, while special kits add authentic and gritty sounds like crackles, dirt, and background hiss noise effects. So we are getting samples and loops. 267 construction loops, 284 drum samples, and 221 one-shots. So we are getting, let's say, 46 battery and 40 Maschine kits. Synth presets, we're getting 45 massive presets, 23 Monarch presets, and 20 reactive Prism presets. So, and Maschine exclusive, so as Maschine owners get edible patterns. So there's 9 projects, 208 patterns, 45 drum sound presets, and 7 sample instruments. Like I said, it is 1.24 gigabytes. So as you know, I do love my Maschine Mk3, and I do love creating these live mix expansion tracks, and it is probably one of my favorite actual things that I have bought out of all the hardware that I have purchased. I do really like the Maschine, and I have kept it. I mean, I sold off a lot of my gear to buy the MPC Key 61, but I did not sell the Maschine Mk3. So if you are interested in trying out one, so the Mk3 is 539, and the Maschine Plus, which is the standalone one. So obviously the Maschine and the Maschine Micro, you need to use the Maschine software on your computer. You cannot use it standalone, whereas the Maschine Plus, which costs twice as much, is standalone and has Maschine built in, and also so it has a card reader and everything for loading in sounds and samples and whatever. So that is the main difference. Plus this Maschine Plus is all metal, where the Maschine is mainly plastic. But they do have the same pads, and I have to say the pads are probably my favourite pads. I mean, I prefer the pads on the Maschine to the MPC pads, I have to say. I don't know why. They just feel really nice. I think it's something to do with the velocity or the sensitivity. They are just really nice to kind of play. And obviously I am doing a lot of this live, which is kind of what you need, a nice kind of feedback from the pads. I know, I mean, it sounds a lot, 500, because it's just a controller, but you do get quite a lot of software with it. So if you buy the Mk3, you get Maschine 2 software and 8 GB of sound library, plus you also get Complete 14 Select with 50 GB of instruments and effects, and that's normally about 180 quid on its own. So so that is pretty good. It takes a wee bit of getting used to the workflow, but once you have, it's actually dead easy to use. And I have done a whole series called Machine Learning to guide you through how to create patterns and clips and tracks and the whole malarkey. I got mine on eBay for about 330 quid, and that was including the hard case and the kind of stand that I've got. So like I said, I would highly recommend getting one of these and giving it a go. And like I said, the expansions they're all £44, so you can use any of your Native Instruments VSTs in Maschine. You're not just able to use the expansions, but I tend to use the expansions and create a whole track using one expansion. I just kind of like working that way. So here we are in the Maschine track, and like I said, it is quite simple. So basically I've used the Black Leaf kit, the Equator kit, the Green Mountain kit, and there's two instances of Green Mountain and 2 instances of the Snowfall kit, and also 2 instances of the Equator kit, plus the Marching Trees kit. I started off with this massive sample in the Green Mountain kit and basically recorded 40 bars of that, and then went back and so I put in a frequency shifter in the effects and then recorded over and tweaked the frequency, the coarse and the fine frequencies. So that kind of runs through more or less the whole track. And then I've got some other effects, Vox, kicks, another massive sample, and a bongo. So I'll play you the main kind of preset. So I was on keyboard mode and just kind of playing various notes as this goes through, and then that said I kind of tweaked the frequencies. Got some other effects, so we've got some other Vox and chord lead. So it kind of starts off with this kind of chord lead. We've got some other kind of chirpy kind of hi-hats and stuff going on, and we've got the main kick, and also there's a bass that comes in which is like a kind of heartbeat. So that kind of heartbeat comes in later on, and then we've got the other massive sample which is from Snowfall, and I kind of did a little 8-bar kind of sequence for that, and then there's the bongo, and that just comes in whenever I want it. And then on, let's say I've duped the Equator, and I kind of play I play this kind of, just play it in. There's no patterns for these, as you can see. There's no patterns for the last two, so these are just played in, and I use the glitch and the Vox. And then last but not least is the marching trees, and that is also this kind of Vox effect, and that just played in live as well. So that is how it was put together. Come up with a new genre. It's not, because it's not dub techno. I'm calling it Atmospherica, which is a atmospheric electronica. So it's similar to ambient electronica, but with just a bit more atmospherics. So I thought I'll come up with a new genre, because like I said, I'd never heard of dub techno. So that is it for today. And as usual, if you are enjoying these stupid videos, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. And I will see you in the next one.